Assalamualaikum and welcome back everyone with me, Daphne Iking. Yes, we are still live with the Sunway Mega Roadshow. This is the online live edition for the first time ever. And can you see where we are? Do you recognize this place? Or is it new to you just like it's new to me? Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, if you are new and you are watching this live for the first time over our social media platforms, well, we are again introducing our Sunway Mega Roadshow. This is the first time we're doing a live edition for this year. And the Sunway Mega Roadshow is our annual nationwide event with all these unbeatable promotions all in one single platforms. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, we've got all these great deals and promotions happening right here at our Sunway Super App. We've got healthcare lah, kita ada lifestyle, kita ada theme park dan macam-macam lagi. So, how do you get on board for these deals and promotions? All you have to do is to download our Sunway Super App. That's right, go to your Google Play Store or your Apple Store, Apple App Store, and you can download it. And then from there, you can get insights as well as you'll be able to get all these deals and promotions. There is an actual little exclusive icon where you will find the Mega Roadshow and you can see all the deals that's taking place, okay? So this is an account that you need to be registered. So kalau anda nak promotions and deals ini cepat-cepat, because this event is a one-time exclusive only for these unbeatable promotional prices all the way from 13 March till 14th of April sahaja, so you don't want to miss out on the deals, okay? So we've got all these extra perks and different mega hours and stuff like that, so you need to be sure that you download the app, okay? All right, ladies and gentlemen, right behind me we've got our Sunway University entrance. It's actually a different entrance from the usual Sunway University that you guys are already accustomed to. It is actually my first time being here at the Sunway Square Mall, which houses, of course, the two schools, okay, which we're going to be talking to you guys a little bit more about in just a few moments from now. But first, for those of you who are probably new and wanting to know a little bit more about the Sunway University, it is the #1 private non-governmental linked university in Malaysia and in ASEAN. It's ranked 410 globally in the QS World University Rankings. Oh, good job. And Sunway Square Mall houses this. Behind me, we've got the Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences as well as the Sunway Business School. So this is, of course, governed by the Jeffrey Chia Foundation. Such an amazing man, Tan Sri. I love him. And this is Malaysia's largest education-focused social enterprise. And to date, get this guys, to date, over 967 million ringgit have been given in scholarships to thousands of students, and some of them are doing very, very well. I've had the opportunity to meet them, get to know them a little bit better, and of course, if you are curious to know more about how to go about obtaining the scholarship, feel free to log in to our Sunway groups and then look for the Sunway University, all right? So I am gonna pop in because I understand that I have somebody special to talk me through about the places that we have here for the Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences as well as the Sunway Business School, and I already meet him again. It's been a while. I actually know him. Dr. Zul, it's a pleasure seeing you again.
Thank you.
Rambut pun dah tukar baru.
Yes.
Kita sama-sama lah.
Yeah.
Hari tu ada dark sikit, sekarang kita macam blonde sikit,
True.
right?
Now new place.
New place, exactly. And this place has only been open, what, less than a month?
I think less than a month.
Less than a month, so this
Correct.
is fresh. I've not had the chance to go through
Alright.
this place. So you're going to be taking me
Yes.
for a tour, okay?
Alright.
So where should we start first?
I think we should start with the trading room.
Let's start the trading room.
Yes.
Okay, jom kita pergi ke trading room. So less than a month, but you will be having the actual official launch soon, right?
Yes, we're going to have an official launch by the end of this month, hopefully.
Inshallah.
We're going to have 7 partners signing with the Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences.
Which you are at, right?
Yes,
Okay.
correct. So I belong to the Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences, but we also have Sunway Business School.
Okay.
Sunway Business School is the biggest school in Sunway University.
Okay, and that's why you have to house it right here at the
Correct.
mall itself.
Yes.
Brand new facilities.
What's new with the new School of Business and School of Arts?
Okay, so what's new? I'm going to repeat that question. What is new with the new School of Business and Arts? Okay.
All right. So apart from the new address, what's new is the whole vibe itself. The interesting thing about the campus itself, when the architect designed the whole campus,
Yeah.
it's supposed to be revolving around the theme of casual encounters. So they wanted a campus that is accessible by the public, the industry, and also students. So it's almost like an active co-working spaces. So once the moment students step into the campus, it's like they're stepping into a boutique agency, and they felt like they can work here 24 hours. There's like a book access 24-hour system
Wow.
as well.
And you know what? This is my first time, and already I feel so a bit confused in that sense where ini university ke, ini tempat entertainment ke,
Betul.
and right in front of us,
Yes.
this is where it gets even more wow for me. You have your own trading room?
Correct.
Oh my God.
This is the latest addition to the campus, and hopefully soon we're going to sign with the Bursa Saham Malaysia as well.
Okay.
So what happens here, basically, the lecturers will conduct trading exercises with our students, staff, and also general public. So we are opening it for general public as well.
Okay. So
where-
it's not just for students?
Yes. So
Alright.
all the facilities at Sunway Square over here is actually accessible by the public. That's why you can see a lot of the public actually walking in. They are able to use our facilities because we wanted to open our campus for the public.
Oh, I thought it was just for the students. Come on, in a bit.
Yes.
So that dapat lah aircon sikit. Okay, so Nam, who actually manages this place,
Correct.
told me that this trading room
Yes.
is a simulation of for those who are budding traders to
Yes.
learn how to trade, and it's based on real life data.
Correct.
Okay.
So what we try to do at Sunway University, we try to run away from hypothetical assignments. So all our assignments are real life agency brief or real life data like for trading. Yes.
So if I wanted to learn how to become a trader,
Yes.
so I can just walk in. I don't necessarily have to be a student of the School of Business.
Yes. So what we do is that we kind of publicize it on the website itself
Alright.
whenever we do a public workshop. But at the same time, also during our open day, or if you just drop by, usually lectures are open to have the public to observe what's going on.
Out of curiosity, right? You know, I come from the old school of traditional where the university is all about academics, academics, academics. So it gets a little bit, you know. But here, I feel as if, you know, I'm studying. But
Right.
at the same time, there's a mall next door.
Yes.
We're also very accessible to Sunway Lagoon. We've
Correct.
got, of course, you mentioned about book access that probably we'll be seeing in a few days or so.
Yes.
How does that feel being a, you know, a lecturer yourself, a professor yourself?
Yes. I think we really embrace the whole Sunway University core values, which are integrity, humility, where we wanted to make sure that the public are able to access it and the students also are able to interact with the public. So again, we wanted an active campus rather than passive campus, because a lot of universities, I think in Malaysia, even overseas, a lot of students will go to the university by 5 o'clock, they probably go home. But over here, we wanted students to be able actually to just come and drop by if they wanted to do work whenever they wanted to.
And I guess we also have to, you know, sort of expose students to that real life situation where if you're very good in studies but you're not having any play,
Correct.
right? That's going to be
Yes.
also a little bit stressful. Mental health is important, guys. So a little balance of both worlds. All right, so this is the trading room. We've got so many other facilities right here at the Sunway University, which is brand new,
Correct.
which is barely a month old. Where else are we going to go next?
All right, so next we are going upstairs to see the grand staircase
Okay.
to see where the students love to hang out. It's probably one of the best spaces if you just wanted to relax, rewind, or gossip, or chit chat, and sembang. We call it the lepak place.
And I think that's very important to have a lepak place.
Correct.
Because in this day and age, you know, we have, I mean, even this guy who's following us right now is being showcased live over social
Yeah.
media. And the good and bad about that is people barely talk.
Correct.
Betul tak? Semua asyik
The
macam
COVID
ni.
play the cell phone and all of that.
Correct.
Yes.
So it's great that you have like a little community place which is really nice to lepak.
Correct.
Okay, and to actually talk and have human interaction macam kita buat sekarang.
Yes. So
Oh.
that's why if you notice at
Okay.
Sunway University, also part of the curriculum, we have a lot of subject that actually encourage students to just be you and be the best version of you, and also just interact with each other, because you always see whenever some of the students, sometimes they hang out at mama, they still
Yeah.
play the handphone, the cell phone.
My
and
kids do that. I hate it.
Yeah. So
Speaking of interaction, I think we've got an interaction from one of our
alright.
followers.
It's Jeffrey Chia Performing Arts Center.
All right.
Okay.
That's
Can you repeat that for
Yes.
our audience who
All
may
right.
not hear?
So one of the question is, what is Jeffrey Chia Performing Arts Center? So
Okay.
Jeffrey Chia Performing Arts Center is probably one of like the biggest facilities in Sunway University in general.
Okay.
Because the Performing Arts Center itself is the Malaysia's first acoustic system. So the first Malaysia active acoustic system, what it is that a lot of people are asking.
Yes, I'm getting a
Yes.
bit. Okay, this is getting a little bit too highbrow for me. Please
It's a bit
explain,
technical.
Doctor.
The Malaysia first active acoustic system is basically, you know how like sometimes you go to a concert
Yeah.
and then you have the back seat, you cannot really hear the sound
Oh,
system and you
okay.
felt like it's a bit unfair. I didn't pay enough for the ticket, that's why I'm not getting the best audio in
Right.
general. So what it is that wherever you are sitting in the center itself, you are
Mm-hmm.
able to hear the same audio that the first row of the seat will be able to hear.
So no discrimination in
No
terms of
discrimination.
audio.
Yes.
That's the easiest for me to understand and comprehend. Okay, so for those of you who are watching us live and just join us, I'm with Dr. Zul over here. We are at the Sunway University, which is actually within the grounds of the Sunway Square Mall.
Correct.
Okay, and it houses two schools, which
Yes,
is?
which are Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences and Sunway Business School.
That's right, and we are heading up towards the escalator to this Lepa area. I've
Yes.
not seen it. Again, this is my first time. This place is brand new, you all.
Correct.
So sama-sama kita saksikan
Yes.
unveiling of this place bersama-sama. OMG.
Yes.
That is huge.
So
That-
it's 2 floors of the grand staircase where students actually, even students, the public will lepak over here. The great thing about here is that students also can have event. Last time we have a coffee raving over here where students are actually play the music and then they have coffee and then rave with the music.
So if they wanted to do an event, they have to obviously come to like,
Correct.
like fill up some forms or
Yes.
something. So tak boleh lah saja-saja like okay, I've decided to do a pocho-pocho dance. Nampak sangat umur saya kan nak buat pocho-pocho, but you know what I mean, right?
Yes. So
Okay.
what they have to do is that the great thing about here is that they can actually just ask a lecturer for assistance, but
Okay.
at the same time also they can just approach any academician over here in order to do event.
And again, it's only for the students, but if public,
Yes, we actually open it to the public as well. So last time we had Sony Malaysia actually had an event over here where they showcase all their products for the student and the public as well.
oh, that's clever.
Yes. So we actually invite industry players to just like use our facilities because once a Sun Union, always a Sun Union.
And I said it's clever because you know students have all these tech stuff that they need, headphones lah, benda-benda yang electronics lah. So it's a great place for them to just showcase, expose
Yes.
their sonic goods. Oh.
What are the opportunities to go abroad?
All right.
Ooh.
So the opportunity to go abroad. One of the best thing at studying at Sunway University is that we are actually linked with Lancaster University. This is one of the opportunity I always say that Malaysians love it because you buy one, you get one. What does it mean? You graduate with a Sunway University degree. At the same time, also without going to the UK, you are able to get a Lancaster University degree as well.
Okay.
But at the same time, also if you wanted to go overseas to the UK or any parts of the world, we have study abroad opportunity where they can go for the last semester, one semester or summer program, whichever they
So
want
at
to
least
do.
they have an experience of how
Correct.
it's being done or education is done
Yes.
there. That's good.
Yes.
Both of a little bit of both of good, a little bit of.
The best of the both
Well,
worlds.
yes, thank you so much.
Yes.
Cikgu, anu lah, cikgu ke cikgu. Okay.
But a lot of parents worry sometimes because their kids are going abroad, they will be like, paranoid and all of that. So the good thing is that even without going abroad, they are able still to get the degree.
And I think it's also like a little gentle nudge for them,
Correct.
like okay, biar dorang keluar sikit-sikit, and then when they learn about responsibility and such,
Correct.
and then you lepaskan them for the last semester
Yes,
sahajalah.
hopefully. But it's very safe. All our partners have great campuses, and also parents don't have to worry if they wanted to send their kids abroad. Maybe just one semester instead of the whole year.
And you know what, as a parent myself, I think we always have to have that mindset and affirmation that your child is going to be studying and doing well. And if they're going to do little mistakes along the way, that is
Correct.
part and parcel of growing up. Because
Yes.
weren't we all like that
Correct.
before?
And
Betul tak?
yeah, betul. And I always say that your time at college is probably the best time of your life where you actually make friends and also to explore opportunities.
That's right. And
All right.
one more question.
Whether Daphne can lecture here.
I would love to lecture here. I'm going to, dengan tak malu, I know Dr. Stella's like behind. I'm going to offer myself experience as coming in as an adjunct lecturer. I don't know if that's the actual word. What is the word?
Probably invite guest speaker,
guest speaker.
lecturer. But to tell you the truth, Sunway University, what we try to do at Sunway University, we wanted it a mix of industry speaker and also with academician. So you'll be surprised. Sometimes in a class, within 12 weeks or 14 weeks, 4 weeks is handled by the industry partners. So we have done that because we wanted to make sure that the bridge between the industry and the academy is actually strong.
And because it's like real life experiences from
Correct.
industry partners. And in fact, that was the first time that I met Dr. Zul
Yes.
in that little event that
The
we
Jeffrey
launched.
Chia Hall.
That's right,
Yes, I
Jeffrey
was wearing
Chia.
pink suit that time.
Okay, so I've
Yes.
cakap popek.
Yes, this is another favorite place I think for a lot of students because
Okay.
this is our Sun for You radio station and also podcast station. So what Sun for You station is, basically it's run by the students. We will take you inside.
Oh, boleh
this-
masuk?
Boleh masuk. This is
You
the first sneak peek for you guys.
Do
Only you guys
know,
are able to access
You
it.
tahu tak, I've done movies, I've done stand-up, I've done DJing. I mean DJing as in music DJing.
Correct.
There is one thing that I've not done.
Yes.
Radio.
Oh,
So maybe,
You can-
salah, tak
The
ada
other side.
pasang.
we
Okay,
have a
so
headphone for you as well.
at least kita feel feeling, guys.
Yes.
Kita feel feeling macam saya
Have a
DJ
seat.
Daphne. And in fact, you have some alumni
Correct.
who are actually doing very
Yes.
well. Siapa DJ?
So we have DJ Q,
DJ Q.
with Mix FM,
Uh-huh.
and we also have another DJ with Sabah Hits FM as well.
Oh, that's right. Alden
Alden.
Sin.
Yes,
That's right.
So the great thing is that we actually have very strong connection as well with the media. One of it is the Star Group in Malaysia as well. So a lot of our students get the opportunity, direct opportunity. That's why we got the 100% employability rate, the best in Malaysia.
You know what? Kita nak feeling. So
Alright.
sambil kita, how long do we have here? Like, do we have like a minute or two? 3 minutes. Okay, so konon, okay?
Yes.
Because this is like as if I'm a radio announcer. All right, DJ D.
I'll be your guest.
You can be my guest, okay? And we'll actually talk a little bit more about what's happening
Alright.
in the Sunway University.
Okay.
This is something that I've never actually done. So it's great because these are actual equipment.
Correct.
Dia bukan macam main-main punya ni,
Yes.
right? And
Everything is like, what we try to do is that once the student wanted to use the studio, we will teach them how to use all the equipments, all
Okay.
the product as well. And the great thing about Sunway University, you just bring yourself, we'll provide everything for you. Like
Wow.
from the software, from the cameras, from the video equipment, everything is provided by Sunway University.
And I think what's important is the equipment has to be in line with what's happening in the real life.
Correct.
Bayangkan, I mean, I'm sorry, but those days when I was studying mass communication, the equipment that they had when I went out
Correct.
of
Yeah.
my university, I'm like, hang on. Ini terlampau baru ni, and I
Yes.
struggled a little bit
Correct.
learning about the
Yes.
technology. But this is obviously the latest technology that you have, right?
Correct. And what we try to do also, sometimes we don't choose the latest technology because sometimes like the radio station itself still use the conventional way of
betul
that radio
juga.
station.
Didn't
So what we
think
do
of
is that sometimes we invited the guest speaker to audit our facilities over here to make sure that our facilities on par with what the industry is.
Nice, nice. So how am I doing so far? All right, so let's just pretend because I obviously don't know how to use this equipment, but one can learn.
Yes.
I'm Daphne Iking, and this is here with me, my guest. Actually, if you weren't known as a Dr. Q, what would you have been if you weren't a lecturer?
Meaning?
Yes.
Like just introducing myself and stuff like that?
I mean, like if you weren't a
Oh,
professor,
yeah.
what would you be?
I used to actually wanted to become a VJ actually for MTV VJ. I actually auditioned for it.
Oh my
When I
God.
was like 14, if I'm not mistaken, Marion Counter actually won the MTV VJ competition.
So you
back
actually
then.
participated?
Yes, I was in the
Did you all
semi-final.
know that? I don't know if any Sunwayans, I don't know if that's what you call them, are actually listening in, and if you actually knew that about your Dr. Zul. Why is it Dr. Q? I think it was
Yes.
Zul, Ya Rabbi.
Someone's asking what's your favorite song?
My favorite songs, lah, nampak sangat auntie lah. I grew up with Elvis Presley, Beatles, Carpenters. If something that's a little bit newer, it would still be something that's old, Cranberries, very alternative rock. I'll probably sing a song or two for you guys if you guys like to know more about my music sense. But yeah, I'm very auntie in that sense.
No, you're not an auntie, trust me.
Beatles. Can you imagine? Like my husband was saying, how come you know? Because my husband and I, we have a 10-year age gap.
All right.
So he said, how come you know the lyrics of this song? And I said, I know lah, because it's obviously
Correct.
his era. and I said, I grew up with these type of songs. So at least, just in case, you know, does Sunway have a radio station?
Yes.
Oh.
The radio station is called Sun for You radio station. So
Okay.
it runs by student.
Wow.
And what they do is that you can be from the Faculty of Arts or Sunway Business School or any school. We have students from medical school, even a DJ for our radio station.
Oh, that's
so
great.
what they will do is that they will pitch to the advisor whatever show they wanted to do. So it runs on Spotify and also on YouTube.
And that's why this place is also great, not just for radio DJing, but
Correct.
also for podcasts.
Correct.
Because that's like the huge trend right now.
Yes.
Question, if you
Yes.
had your own podcast, what would the podcast name be? Nampak
That's
tak?
interesting.
Soalan cupu
So
mas.
I love horror stories and all these folk tales in Malaysia. I'm known in class also usually to tell horror stories in class just to entertain my students. So probably about like some ghost story and like to name it is probably like jika anda takut di waktu malam. So I probably use my deep
kena
voice
cakap
talking.
Sekali
I'd
lagi,
be like,
one more time.
jika
Jika.
anda takut di waktu malam. So I will make with my deep voice because I love to play with my voice and all of that. Probably I will be whispering. I have a lot of great ghost stories. If you
We're
want to.
enjoying
Probably I'll
ourselves.
tell you afterwards.
Way too much over here. Yes.
Asking you to sing as well.
Oh my God, you want me to sing?
Yes,
Um,
I want.
oh man, I can only sing when I've got like a piano. So maybe later. Do you have a piano in this?
We
this
do,
area?
but unfortunately we actually hide the piano because we have an event at the recital hall.
Oh.
But probably next time if you are on campus, we'll bring you to play the piano at the recital hall. I can play the piano as well.
Well, then he can play the piano. Well, I don't play the piano. I just play chords. But okay, one song that I like to sing would be, okay, this is a song that I had to sing on the spot when I was a cabaret dancer during my uni days to earn money to pay for my school fees in Penang. And I sang this song. Again, it's such an uncle song. Do that to me one more time. Once is never enough. Actually kan, the lyrics a little bit seductive. So kita stop kat sini lah.
All right. So
Okay,
let's
nak
go
ke
to the
mana
next
sekarang?
place. So we are going to the 360 lecture room.
Ooh.
next.
So I've heard so much about this 360 lecture room.
Yes.
Because you've had TEDx talks there, right?
Yes, so we have TEDx talk over there. We even have town hall. We even have student town hall over there. Even industry town hall.
What do you mean by industry town hall? Meaning?
Like we encourage them to use our campus in
Mm-hmm.
order to do their event. So for example, we had last time Sony actually used it also for their video shoot, photo shoot over there. The great thing is that because the audio system is nice and also it's modern, it's edgy. Later you'll get the
Mm-hmm. I
sneak
can't
peek for
wait
it.
to see it.
But a lot of
So-
lecturers are a bit worried because it's a 360, so you can see all angle of the lecturers.
Oh wow! I can't quite picture it.
Yes.
Unless it reminds. I know that we've got some TEDx talks. I'm a huge fan of watching all these TEDx talks, and I know there's somewhere it's just in the middle.
Correct.
So that's something what we have. Why is it called Q lecture?
Good question. We actually named the whole building for the numbering itself as Q because we just thought that it will be unique and also because we wanted to associate with the unique part with the Q.
Well, at least it is something that is worth talking about. So it is
Yes.
definitely an icebreaker. And like, kenapa Q? Bukan L, ke M, ke S? Kan Sunway. So
Correct.
this is interesting. Wow, look at the decor. Memang
Yes.
top notch.
So
Is
I'll
over
open
here?
the door.
Okay.
So we actually use it for our government subject. MPU subjects over here.
Check it out, guys.
Yes.
Whoa.
Oh.
Why does it smell like brand new car?
Yeah, it smells like brand new true.
Okay, now I get it. So this
Yes.
is what you mean. Oh, there's a bit of an echo here.
Yes, but it's great for lecturers and academicians to innovate the way they teach because this is going to push all the lecturers and even it echo. The sound system actually kind of adjusts to your voice as well, if you notice.
But that means if somebody sits there right at the back, they can still hear me?
Correct.
I don't even have to use a microphone?
No.
Can you guys hear
So
me?
it's actually mic up over here as well. So the
Alright.
audio system actually will sync to your own voice as well.
And it's great because we've got screens all around.
Correct.
So there's no excuse. So if I wanted to look here, the persons or the students will be able to get whatever presentations that's being displayed
Correct.
over there. And this is fantastic.
Yes, because
Wow.
I think one of the struggle, especially when teaching, is that you cannot go around and approach a student to ask a question. So this gives the flexibility for academician or the guest speaker to just go and approach the student.
So there's no
directly.
excuse. All right, Mia, do we have a question from our...
Can public come to this space and rent it?
Yes, it is available for the public. The best way to actually rent it is to approach the faculty itself and collaborate with the faculty. Because if you collaborate with the faculty, you probably don't have to pay for the rental at all.
I see.
So that's why
So that's a
we really
tip.
encourage
Okay.
the industry partners to collaborate with the faculty itself. As long as you open the event to the students, we are happy to sponsor the
So if I
space.
wanted to conduct like a public speaking course,
Yes.
I can just, or a workshop, I can actually just
Yeah.
team up with you guys and have everyone here.
Correct.
Now, if are all the lecture halls like this, or this is the only one like
Yeah.
that?
This is the only one like
Okay.
this. We are still going for the traditional lecture hall. So, but hopefully in future we will have more of this.
Okay, because this is quite an interesting tree.
Correct.
So I guess at the same time, anything that is lectured here or any town hall or events that's conducted here, it's a little bit more exclusive sikit lah. So people are like, okay lah nak datang lah sebab best lah tempat ni.
I think they were inspired by Harvard University. I think
was just
Tan
gonna
Sri
ask you
Jeffrey Chia
that.
actually probably went there and like got inspired by that and suggested to the architect, hey, why don't we just adapt it like what the Harvard University did, but we kind of take it to the next level with the audio and the lighting.
Daphne, what is your favorite subject?
Believe it or not, it's additional maths.
That's mine
So-
also. I love that.
So as a science stream student, you have all these, of course, chemistry, biology, physics, right? And they have additional maths and maths. And I did better for additional maths and mathematics. So everyone's like, what happened to you? Because normally maths is supposed to be way easier.
But I think it's our generation as well. We
Right.
are so groomed into the science stream itself compared to the generation after us. They are like more open to arts,
Yeah.
creativity, and all of that.
And I like the fact, so my kids nowadays, they aren't put into streams.
Correct.
Because remember those days, and I like what they've done with education, is that kalau you pandai, you straight away will be put into science stream, which
Correct.
I didn't quite like,
Yeah,
because
I
I
didn't like
wanted
that
to be
also.
perdagangan.
Ah.
Right? But then obviously when you've got better grades, they automatically stream you. And then it gives that perception that those who are in the economics and perdagangan lah, kelas perdagangan,
Yes.
dia macam kira tak setera, tak pandai.
Betul.
So
I
I love
agree.
how the education has
Yes.
evolved in making sure that if you want to go into more science subjects, go ahead. If you want
Yes.
more into arts and whatever, then I think that should be the freedom that should be given to our
Yeah.
kids. What do you think?
Yeah, I totally agree because I went to a boarding school with all science classes only. We didn't even have option. I went to Maktab Rendah Science
There
Mara,
you
so
go.
everything is sciences.
Daphne,
Yeah.
if you had the chance, what subject would you teach?
If I had the chance,
I should record this. At least I
I
can
know,
recommend you
right?
for which faculty to teach.
I think it'll go back to communication. I think it's something that I've always been passionate, and naturally it's something that I do. But if I wanted, well, obviously this doesn't offer secondary school punya ni, I would love to teach additional maths.
But you'll be surprised because we actually conducted secondary school tuition for SPM holders basically before they go for SPM.
Oh my God!
So
you
we
guys
collaborate
just
with the
do
schools.
So much.
Yes, I think we are quite blessed because it is a not-for-profit university, and then Tan Sri Jeffrey Chia wanted to make sure that education is accessible by everybody in Malaysia.
I mean, like I think over 900 million.
Correct.
has
Scholarship.
Been given, and
Yes.
scholarships for students who need.
Agree.
Alright,
So,
so where
let
we
me
going now?
show you a little bit on the walkway. This is the connectivity with the whole campus and also to Sunway Pyramid. So basically, you can actually just walk over here to go to Sunway University campus over there. And then if you go straight, you are able to pass by Sunway Lagoon and go to Sunway Pyramid. So the whole idea of Sunway City itself, you can travel in 15 minutes around the city. So
And
you
it's
don't really...
all, and it's all sheltered. So
Yes.
don't worry about rain,
Yes.
too hot.
You don't have to worry to drive because I think Malaysians are a little bit spoiled. We love to drive. So over here, you don't really have to drive. You can just walk everywhere to the mall, to the campus, or just to enjoy yourself.
And it's good. Adding those steps is actually better for your health, especially with the price of fuel.
Yes.
Yes, Mia.
Does this bridge connected to Sunway Lagoon?
Yes.
Both of us said
Yes.
yes.
That's the great thing. If you walk past by straight and then you can actually sneak peek into the zoo at Sunway Lagoon as well, you can see the white tiger, which is probably one of the best spots if you wanted to relax and just see a tiger
I
in
think that
general.
is one of the blessings if you are studying here in Sunway City or
Correct.
Sunway University, because you have everything here.
Yes.
And I highly, highly strongly believe in having, strong academics, but also being able to de-stress. So
Correct.
imagine, you're just like walking distance to a library, walking distance to your school, and then down there, wah, kalau nak jolly sekejap, you can go to the theme park or look at the
Yes.
zoo, and the mall is just next door.
Yes.
That little thing that what were we talking
The
about?
grand
The
staircase.
grand staircase.
Yes.
Even that's like
But
a
the next
fantastic-
spot is probably the favorite among
Oh my God,
everybody
what is
because it's
more?
the most Instagrammable place to take pictures. So a lot of people actually go to the book access, the Sunway Library book access over there. The great thing about the Sunway Library book access is open 24 hours and basically students, the public, they are able to enjoy all the facilities inside there. And the great thing also, they have a cafe inside where you can view the whole Sunway University lake over that
Can
side.
we actually go in? I'm not quite sure. Oh no, we don't have permission yet.
Yes.
But what we can do is we can just take
You-
a little
yes.
sneak peek. FYI, those who, when we have to tuliskan cita-cita saya, right? One of my cita-cita was actually to become a librarian. I love books. And I could finish, I'll go to the library back in my kampung those days, and I could finish up reading books really, really fast. So that was one of my dreams. I said, I just want to be a librarian so I can just sit there and read books all day long. So I love the fact that this is actually called Library by Book Access. It's actually a bookstore.
Correct.
Alright, so we're going to go in.
Yes.
Because we're going to go to another area, which is the recital hall.
Correct, at level 4. So we're going to go to the elevator over there
Yeah.
and we're going to take you into the sneak peek of the Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences at level 4.
That's right. So we might be disconnected. So
Yes.
do stay tuned and we'll be back right after this. Are we
One last
one
question.
last
Oh, one
question.
last question.
What is your favorite book?
Oh my God, one is my favorite book. I think one of the favorite books that I can read over and over again is To Kill a Mockingbird.
That's a good book.
Yeah, it's such a classic. And it's something that I've told my kids. And, otherwise, I've got lots of books.
Yes, but that's a must book for communication students and all students, I think, because it teaches you a lot about values and moral, and also it raises questions about certain things.
Yeah, and it's not far off. I mean, even now, as we speak,
Yes.
we still have a lot of discrimination.
Correct.
We don't just talk about black and white here. Okay, so we are heading up. We're going to take a sneak peek, and we'll be back because we might be disconnected since we're in the lift. I'll see you in a bit.
See ya! It's probably my favorite, to see myself in the mirror.
Oh my God, yeah. Oh my God.
This is where I check out myself all the time.
Ya Allah. All right, and we are back. Recital hall.
Yes. So this is where the piano is, but because we already hidden the piano for an event.
Okay.
But the great thing about the recital hall is that basically it's for all students, whether you Sunway Business School or in the Faculty of Arts, if you wanted to do performance, and also it's another lecture theatre style, which is a little bit different, not as grandeur or as 360, but it's nice as well. So let me take you inside.
Oh, boleh masuk?
Boleh.
Takut pula tak boleh masuk.
Boleh.
Okay, so this is a recital hall, guys. If you are familiar with MPO,
Correct.
Apparently the acoustics here is just as awesome. Wow, this is really professional in that
So the
sense.
whole hall is for performance. It's a bit intimate, but at the same
Ooh.
time as well, we use it as a lecture hall.
You know what this reminds me of? If you wanted to do like a stand-up comedy show,
Correct.
this is perfect for it.
Yeah, we actually have our public speaking classes over here.
Ooh.
So basically in the public speaking classes, students will go one by one to do their public speaking exercise over here.
Does it also have, oh, it doesn't. So I was just testing. I'm doing like projection of voice here. I thought it would be like the acoustics, the 360 Q lecture hall.
Unfortunately, it's not, but it's still a good lecture hall. The great thing also we have behind is the fitting room, the whole thing, the piano you see them behind as well. So that's the whole shenanigans of rooms behind.
I see. So that means the curtains can be open, so
Yes,
there's a bit
correct.
of a larger space.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
A sneak peek to behind, but it's a bit dark.
Okay.
But the great thing is that once the Jeffrey Chia Performing Arts Center is open, the Jeffrey Chia Performing Arts Center also have a fly tower. If you know what fly
What's a
tower.
fly tower?
A fly tower is the one that almost like Beyonce concert when you can fly, you can actually be hang up.
Like those acrobatic
Correct.
movements.
So it has a very high ceiling because it's 1,000 pax, and also not many auditorium in Malaysia you are able to do so. So Jeffrey Chia Performing Arts Center is one
Pandai
of
betul
those.
lah Tan Sri ni. Pandai betul. Where's that going to be?
Yes.
Okay.
What is Daphne's favorite musical?
Ooh, that's a tough one. Okay, only because again, you see, I'm so auntie. Mamma Mia. Look at Mia.
What's your favorite musical?
Mia's like,
Mine is probably Rent. Rent is probably my favorite musical. I was quite fortunate enough because I studied in the US, so
Right.
I was able to see all the Broadways and everything.
Oh, you're
And
so
Mamma Mia is one of
lucky.
the best as well, but one of my favorite is probably Rent and Lion King.
oh, Lion King. Oh, Lion King's good too.
Yeah, because the costume and everything is just beyond and
Yeah.
above.
Yeah.
But the great thing also what we try to do at the Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences, because we have a great collaboration with Malaysia Philharmonic Orchestra
there you
and
go.
Dewan Philharmonic Petronas. So students are able to get 30% discount, and sometimes they get to shadow musician or even just watch performance for free.
Oh, that's good because you
Yes.
want to again have real life experience with industry players and then
Yes.
see how if it's glamorous or not. Most
Yes.
times it's not, guys. Most times those who are in the entertainment industry, especially musicians and artists, we have to spend a lot of time
Correct.
rehearsals
Yes.
and then duduk diam-diam dekat corner,
Yes.
dekat belakang stage. But it's good for you to shadow somebody and to
Correct.
understand because maybe some people won't actually believe what I say.
Yeah, and it's a tough world outside there. So they have to we have to prepare them to be thick-skinned, to be able to know that it's not all about the glitz and glamour.
No, not at all.
It's all about hard work and perseverance.
There's also one more question.
Yes, Mia, another
Do
question.
they use this space for performing art?
Yes. So they
Okay.
use it for performing arts, but we are not limiting it to performing arts. So what
Nice.
we're trying to do to the students, industry, and even academician, we told them as long as you have an idea, just use the space. So we wanted flexible spaces for anybody to use. Again, the same thing like what Tan Sri Jeffrey Chia said, everybody can study and everybody will have access to education resources at Sunway University.
Now, if you had like a magic wand, what would be one of the things that you want to do something spectacular over here or like something out of norm or whatever? If you had like magic, like budget's no issue, resources is not an issue, you've got talents, what would it be?
Probably one of the things that I really like, I've been to the building at the Persatuan Architect Malaysia in Bangsa.
Wow,
What
okay.
they do is that over there that I really aspired that Sunway hopefully will do, they invited for industry partners to transform a space. So they have a Nippon Paint studio where Nippon Paint are able to do whatsoever for people in the public to access it. So what it is that it's giving the autonomy to the industry players to transform the spaces for educational resources.
I see.
Yes, but one thing is that we are the first university in Southeast Asia and I think second in the world also powered by Sony. Our campus is actually powered by Sony.
No wonder with a lot of collaborations with Sony, and they're a very reputable brand.
Yes,
right?
and
They've
we
got-
love them because they have the same value like what Tan Sri always aspired to, humility and also just giving back to the community.
I think that's very important, and I think that is the reason why the Sunway Group is able to grow and expand and evolve because of that spirit of also giving back to community. He's
Yes.
very generous in that sense, and it's not just him. It's also poured down to his family members who are
Correct.
working with the Sunway Group, as well as the staff and the people that are working non-stop. Okay, I've been getting like messages from them preparing for our live. at wee hours of the day. And I tell you, they're very hardworking. You can see there's so much passion put
Yes.
into the works of whatever you guys do here in Sunway Group.
So this
Correct.
is another question for the both of you.
Okay, Mia.
If there's one thing you would like to perform here, what would it be?
Stand-up comedy.
I think, you know, I've done stand-up.
Oh, I cannot do it.
I know. So I've done stand-up because I needed to tick my bucket list. It's very, very scary.
Yes.
So I would challenge you to do stand-up.
And can you do it once? On the slide?
Probably tell us your best joke.
The stand-up that I did was with Joanne Kum. So if you're familiar with Joanne Kum's ways, you will know that I don't think it'll be very Sunway appropriate for me to tell that stand-up in front of you all. But yeah, I remember doing that stand-up, and I was going through a very dark phase in my life. I was just going through I was becoming a single mom, and I actually used that dark phase to create humor and wit about it. And that was it. And I did it, been there, done that. Stand-up comedians, I don't know if you guys have any stand-up comedy
Yes.
classes.
Yes, we do.
Oh, you
Actually,
do?
we do have one of the classes for performing arts for performance theater.
Or performance theatre, because it's not easy.
Yeah,
Ad-libbing
but it's
on the
not
go.
easy.
Improvisation. What's improv?
Yes, improv.
Susah
It's
tau.
very hard. I tried before to do a monologue and performance alone on the stage. I've tried that,
Okay.
but not on stand-up comedy. Because I don't think I'm funny.
Really?
I'm just sarcastic.
I like that. Maybe you can become
All
like
right.
one of those.
So probably
funny-
I'll take you to the next place, which is one of the places that I think a lot of industry partners love to do video shoot.
Okay.
Because it's almost like what the production house outside there is all about.
Okay, let's go check it out.
Yes. So it is called Media City.
Media City.
Yes, so we have our industry partners like Astro, TV3 sometimes also come over here to shoot a video shoot or music video with the artists as well. So the great thing is that when you are here in the Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences, you are able to use all the resources, whether from our students as the helpers or the crew or the equipment that we have. So we are going over there.
It's really amazing that this place has just been open for less than a month, and already you've had so many collaborations,
Correct.
so many clients coming in to do stuff here, including what you said about the Media City, shoots, filming, done here. This is it,
Yes.
Media City.
So basically, I'll show you a little bit over here for our industry partners, some of our industry partners, and hopefully we are adding it slowly by slowly. These are all our industry partners, but like for example, Malaysia Philharmonic Orchestra is over
Wow,
here.
we've
Sony
got all the big
Malaysia,
names here.
Euro-Asia, like for example, The Star, we actually had an apprentice program with them as well, where our students shadowed to become a journalist, and also all the partners over here. But hopefully we are adding more.
And I think it's great that you are these industry partners are also very much passionate and game into joining
Correct.
or collaborating or being partners with the Sunway University.
Yes.
Because at the end of the day, they want to ensure that they reap talents, good
Correct.
quality talents.
Yes.
And it can only be done if they also start building and growing and empowering these students of ours. Student of ours. Nampak tu cikgu? Oh, macam aku lah cikgu. Mana nak pergi ni?
Alright.
Kiri ke kanan?
Alright.
Very confusing because very besar tempat ni. Okay, so we've got a film shooting on the right
Yes.
side. Oh, so this is your hood.
Yes, so this is our administrative office, but probably I'll take you guys over here to our Center for Digital Research, where headed by Dr. Patricia that does research a lot for cultural heritage.
Oh, bless
so you see
her.
the Wayang Kulit, Mak Yong. Interesting story is that Dr. Patricia is actually from the US, but she actually has been around in Malaysia, Indonesia, and studying the Southeast Asia culture, and she married a Malaysian as well.
Okay.
So she has been living here almost 20 years already, and her thesis also is on Mak Yong, and she wrote a book on Mak Yong. So the great thing about the Center for Digital Research Heritage over here, basically we have a project right now with PNB 118 with the
Nice.
National Museum Textile, where they are
Yes.
archiving the whole textile in Malaysia digitally.
Oh yes, they recently opened, well not opened, they I think revamped it, that new building.
Yes, the Bangunan Abdul Samad
Bangunan,
one.
yes.
Yes.
So I saw that, the museum textile.
Correct, but they're going to have it at the PNB 118 building as well.
Amazing.
This is a question for Dr. Zul. So what are the benefits for performing arts student taking the diploma or degree here in Sunway University under the Performing Arts course.
All right. Okay. Thank you for the question. So one of the benefit, what we, like again at Sunway University, we don't have hypothetical assignment. All of it is real industry projects. We actually collaborated with the both Cameroonian award as well. Some of the students actually, like for example, the Performing Arts Theatre Center, we actually brought them to Singapore to collaborate with a agency over there to do a performance over there as well. So we do a lot of like inter-cross collaboration, but at the same time also we don't just limit in the performing arts because sometimes the student also collaborate with Sunway Lagoon and performing at Sunway Lagoon. So they have different outlet because we wanted to give opportunity, diverse opportunity that students will understand that they don't have to become an actor, they can become the behind the scene or maybe an event coordinator as well.
I guess in summary, if you come and study here with Sunway University, you have access to all these industry partners and events and situations where they will be able to experience real life.
Correct.
You know, and it's not like some kuching kurap sort of experience. We're talking about like the top creme de la creme of the industry partners that you want to be working with.
Yes, we don't want just students who are or graduate who are just book smart. We wanted them to be street smart as well and pleasant to work with. We always joke around at Sunway University, we don't want to produce like the best student. We want to produce human being, manusia orang.
Betul.
In general.
And that goes back to what you were talking about, Dr. Patricia's work and her research. Because where else we are, and we embrace technology, we embrace the fact that AI is there, right? So all this new technology, modern, digitalization, and yet there's also that need for you to ensure that we still preserve our culture, our heritage. I remember those days back in my university where we learned performance theatre, and Mak Yong was one of the things that we had to learn. It's soft out.
Yeah, it's very hard because there's intricacies in the
even
way
the
that
movements,
you move, even your voice projection. And there's also tradition that you have to respect, especially doing that because it's not just another cultural dance or whatever.
I remember sebab ada ritual dia that because at the end of the day Mak Yong and adalah those who percaya lah. So there was like we had to do a little prayer prior to it because people, you know, I don't know percaya ke tak percaya, kita buat je lah. And wayang kulit, that's another art that I think a lot of people seem to, I think it's only a selected few who are very skillful.
And we actually train our students to meet with the Tok Dalang from Kelantan, actually came here to train our students.
And how about learning how to cut the semua tu juga?
Basically, students from the School of Architecture and Design actually did the whole design for the wayang kulit. And it's quite interesting because a lot of the students actually are city dwellers and they never heard about wayang kulit and they are able to learn about our cultural heritage.
And again, that's an art altogether, okay, that shadow play. Okay, so now, ladies and gentlemen, we are at the, there you go, Q Film Shooting Studio.
Yes, correct. So let me
We've got the green room.
Yes, the green room with the tracking. This is a place that a lot of our industry partners and even our students, they are able to use it for free. We don't charge our students, we don't charge our industry partners. If we are collaborating with our industry partner, the only thing that we ask is that basically they involve our students as the crew for the production.
So at least they'll be learning how to utilize or you know, to use the equipment.
Question for Dr. Zul.
Yes.
Since you have been showing us about theatre, there's music, how many performing art courses is there in Sunway University?
Good question.
Yes. So because you see a lot of performing arts facilities, we actually have diploma in performing arts. We also have music production. We also have bachelor in theatre production. And soon we're also going to have master in creative industry as well. But apart from that also, we also have the School of Communication and School of Architecture and Design.
Wow, that's quite a number of things that you all have to explore if you're curious about joining the School of Faculty of Arts and Social Science.
And we are housed under one faculty and very diverse. The great thing is that we are able to use each other resources. So meaning that if you are in mass communication, you are able to use this as well, even though it's not related to you or you don't have a course, but basically you are able to use any of the facilities.
Is there any PhD courses in performing art that is in Sunway University?
All right. So
yes, doctor, I would like to know that too.
Yes, you were talking about it a little bit before this. So basically, we have PhD in Creative Arts and Media. I'm one of the supervisors as well for the program. We have full scholarship for anybody who are interested. We even have industry partners who actually study PhD at Sunway University.
So the qualification qualification as well for it?
Yes, so for PhD, as long as you have a master in any of the program, basically we will call you for an interview and see what type of your interest in research. So we have an industry partner who work in the theater that wanted to do stage design and integration of cultural heritage.
Nice.
We also have an industry partner in the advertising agency who actually wanted to learn more about Yasmin Ahmad way of thinking of
bless
making
Allah.
advertisement. Yes. So we do have a lot of diverse research interests that we really encourage students to propose.
Nice, nice. So again, if you are interested in pursuing your, not just your degree, but maybe something even higher, master's and even your PhD, and trying to get obtain a scholarship, then again, feel free to browse through our website here.
Yes, so it's sunwayuniversity.edu.my, and you can go to the tab at scholarship to check out all types of scholarship from foundation, diploma, degree, and postgraduate.
Bayangkan, there was once upon a time that Dr. Zul over here had auditioned to be an MTV host. And right now you are hosting this live with me. And I feel had we become MTV host, kan I rasa kita punya chemistry on lah.
Yes, probably.
Betul tak?
Betul.
Perasan tak kita orang?
But I have a great seafood that taught me. So that's why probably, to make me more relaxed, because it's totally a different ball game than teaching a class and also hosting a live. So it takes courage and beauty to do it.
And
so.
I think it's great that I have you with me, because all the questions that I'm asking, or all the questions that's being asked by our people who are watching us right now, our audience, you can jawab macam tu je. Sebab memang you're so passionate about this place. You know this place inside out. And it looks like we are still exploring the Sunway University, the Faculty of Art and Social Science here. We also have the School of Business, which again is the biggest business school in what? Sunway University?
Sunway University as well. So the population of the students here at Sunway Business School is quite big. It's almost like 5,000 students, and they have one of the best programs, like their Bachelor of Accounting is probably top. Like the winning program, winning awards and all of that.
I know, that's one of the things that my daughter, who's 14, she is very keen on going into the School of Accounting. I think we had a sit down with one of your counselors. So, inshallah, just study hard, girl, just study hard.
Yes, as you can see over here, there's a lot of study spaces that you are able to study around.
Okay. So there's also people asking, is it true that the library here is 24/7, and is it open for public?
Yes, so the Sunway Library, the book access is open 24/7 for the public, for students, anybody that wanted to use it. And I always say that if you wanted to do your work also, they have spaces for you to do your work. So it's almost like co-working spaces. I think when we designed the whole building, we actually talked to all the partners at the Sunway Square Mall also how to integrate it and to make it better experience for all the students.
And I like the fact that, you know, the team has always come up with ideas by getting feedback from other people, getting different perspectives from outsiders, from students, from the board of lecturers, etc. Just very, very quickly, just be careful, okay? You see my camera crew pun, I tell you, my camera
Very
crew
passionate.
behind, sangat passionate, okay? So I just want to make sure that they're okay.
This is a question for Dr. Zul.
Okay.
All right.
What is your favorite class to teach?
What is your
My
favorite class?
class to teach. To tell you the truth, it's not so much on the class. What matters to me is to see the smile in students when they understand the concept. I do believe that it's quite interesting. Like for example, one of the crew here is my ex-student Lisa.
I know.
And it's nice to see her in action just now. I was like tearing up a little bit seeing her in action.
And
so that's the best present, I think.
know, I mean, I'm actually working with a very young team here, okay? And I have to say, as a former producer, I think their producer skills are just been so tip top. And we are working, believe it or not, we are actually recording all this with like these like very simple mics and just a phone.
Yes.
We're not like using some chunky, huge
Correct.
beta cam macam dulu-dulu I dulu sekarang.
Agree. I'm a little bit biased about Sunway University because it's my first love as well, because Sunway University is my first academic job when I came back from the US.
Right.
So it was back in 2007, but I like Sunway University because it felt homey, it felt intimate in some sort of way. It doesn't feel pretentious. It doesn't feel like wannabe. It actually, we try to cater to students who wanted to be the best version of themselves
Yeah,
and just be
actually,
you.
you're correct, because there's always that different feeling of, let's say, UK-led universities where it's a little bit more,
A
I
bit
don't know.
preppy, a
See,
little bit
both of us
rigid.
automatically did that.
So, would you invite Daphne to be your guest lecturer in your
Of
lecture?
course. After
You
this,
would?
yes, I think after
Adakah
this
dia
we will
melamar
have
saya?
Daphne. Yes.
Ah.
You could be our guest speaker and also invited lecturer, because we do have like this scheme where we invite industry people to guest lecture our classes for 4 weeks, 5 weeks, and all of that.
And how does it work? Because obviously you've been trained to teach, to educate. But for somebody like myself who doesn't, I'm not a lecturer per se, how do you then speak to your industry partners who are going to be invited as guest lecturers to come on board? Because pastinya korang ada baca module and
Correct.
stuff like that, right?
So what we try to do is that we still brief our industry partner, but we still give the autonomy for you to design how you wanted to handle the class. Because we
love
believe
it.
that each individual is different in teaching, and we cannot tell you, hey, you have to use PowerPoint and all of that. It really depends on how your storytelling is all about. And it's
Nice.
actually your story to become a lecturer and one day to educate all these young people.
Popek, kita
Yes.
dah sampai kat sini.
Yes.
Where are we?
Yes, it looks dark, but it's probably my favorite space, and I think it's going to be very popular for the student. It's called the atrium. The atrium is a landscape. We call it the garden on sky, on top of the sky over here, because it's actually on the third floor. So over here, students are able to hang out, maybe have their breakfast, but at the same time to see the amazing view that we're going to show you after this. So the view after this is the mine land that Tan Sri Jeffrey Chia started to purchase back when he purchased the whole land. So basically, you can see the whole development of Sunway in general,
That's
where we have Sunway property
crazy.
and all of that.
You know, earlier on I had mentioned that the Sunway Resort Hotel
Correct.
is part of the 800 acres of tin mining wasteland.
Correct.
So this is also part of that?
Yes, this is the original part. So what happened is
Mashallah.
that they developed the whole housing area over here, and you can see all the properties by Sunway and also Sunway Square Tower over here.
Zul and Daphne.
Yep.
Okay, one last question. Since we have been walking all around Sunway University, can we know what's your favorite thing about Sunway University?
All right.
Oh my
We'll start with
goodness.
Daphne. first.
I think I'm a little bit biased. I love the fact that the Q lecture hall is the way it's presented is something very, very new. I'm a huge fan of TEDx talks, so that reminds me of that level of premium touch, as well as, what's the word for it? The professionalism of the whole hall. But because I love books, I like the fact that we also have book access, which is 24
Right.
hours. And just a little mindful note, because if you're like Daphne Iking, it's not a perpustakaan per se. The name of the bookstore is The Library, but it's also where you can purchase amazing books for a very decent price. And there's a cafe, and you can just work with your friends there. And what's your favorite place?
My favorite place is not really per se a tangible place, but what I really like is that the Sunway University vibe. It does felt like it's giving an opportunity for each student, even the public, to have casual encounters and to define the new chapter in their life and their story in life. So I felt like it's a form of storytelling with the vibe and also the soul of the campus itself.
I love this. You know what? All good things must come to an end.
Yes.
I don't know if I'll be meeting him or co-hosting with him again in the future live stream, but we have to go.
Yes.
But tomorrow I will be back at 8:30 p.m. also sharp over your social media pages as well as your Sunway Super app. Thank you so much
No,
for
thank you.
taking me around this beautiful place.
Yes.
So we've got a deal. I'm going to be invited as one of your guest
we're going to have you
lecturers.
in my class.
Okay.
So you can drop by at my
Okay.
class and hopefully you can co-teach together.
Let's co-teach together because we are obviously vibing. All right then. Thank you so much. My name is Daphne.
And I'm Zuhairi, and thank you for coming to Sunway University at Sunway Square Mall.
Bye.
Bye.